Ken Carson, Playboy Carti, Death Note, let's talk about it. How y'all doing? Welcome to Let's Talk About It Music Reviews Season 12. How y'all doing? Welcome to the show. We are starting off the 2-week Ken Carson marathon. We're going to be having daily episodes because we got a lot of music to go over. Now, usually how I do these, how we've been doing is, a couple of singles, and then we'll do an album review, but we're going to be doing 2 weeks. And, I do want to make some room just in case another project does come out. I'm not even going to name it. We're not even going to talk about it till it actually happens. Because I don't know. Twitter could be lying to me because that's how it always happens. It's being lied to on Twitter. So, I don't know. We'll see. But, anyways, we got this song right here called Death Note. This is off the new album Experiment. I'm not going to lie to y'all. I've been watching the rollout for this whole entire album all week, so, I've been kind of expecting this, waiting for it, and I'm pretty excited. Can't even lie to you. Alright, the last album from Ken Carson was a good-ass time. Now, I know I didn't do as many reviews for Ken Carson, which, when I look back on, I kind of regret, because I do think, Ken Carson became one of those artists that I just kind of listen to a lot of the times on my free time. Even after, doing the More Chaos album review, I still kind of had that album, in rotation just in my music. So, even though I usually just do this kind of for work, Ken Carson was one of those artists that came outside of work. So, I really do enjoy that. Now, this is what I'll also say too, guys. I was very excited for this fucking album. So, let's just get into it. Let's fucking talk about it. Starting off with this beat. Now, I will be honest with y'all. This beat is just fucking beautiful. I mean, there's just no better way to put it, guys. I love the bass. I love the fucking trap elements. I love, all the synths, the fucking loaded-ass EDM elements that are in this beat. It's just beautiful. It's airy. It's cloudy. It just sounds fucking beautiful. And it honestly sounds like the best trap beat that I've heard in 2026. So, already this is, the greatest beat I've ever heard. And I know that's kind of saying a lot here, but, when I hear this type of instrumental that is kind of done right, because, this is the reason why Ken Carson is one of my favorite artists, because, he can just kind of just switch up his flow, switch up his vocals in a whim, and you're just like, holy shit, you're, going fucking crazy. A lot of the time you hear these type of beats, and the artist doesn't go crazy on it. I feel like Ken Carson and Playboy Carti, can absolutely go crazy on these type of instrumentals. And I will be honest too with y'all. I really do enjoy Playboy Carti's verse. It is probably, and I can't believe I'm already saying this, the first song I check out from this album, but already, guys, this is the best Playboy Carti verse I've ever heard. I mean, the vocals, the deep future vocals sound fire. The flow pockets that he's just hitting on here is just absolutely phenomenal. The flow switches, the faster flows. I mean, this is the best Playboy Carti verse I've ever heard in my fucking life. And, I just love to see, Playboy Carti just coming out with still fire-ass music. And this is just a feature. This verse is one of the best verses I've heard from Playboy Carti, and it's just a fucking feature. And supposedly, too, we will be covering later down the week that there is another feature, another song with another Playboy Carti feature, and there's a Lil Uzi Vert feature that we'll be talking about, too, later tonight. I'm going to be listening to this album all fucking night. It's going to be absolutely fucking greatness. But yeah, guys, and then the Ken Carson verse, I really do like the hook. I think the hook, the vocals that I hear from Ken Carson on the hook are actually pretty fucking fire. And, I like the repetitive flow that he does too. It just gets stuck in your head. So, overall, really fire hook in my opinion. I really did enjoy the hook. And, hey, Ken Carson was sliding on this fucking beat too. This man was flowing, having flow switches, doing faster flows, just hidden flow pockets that I just absolutely enjoyed hearing. So He absolutely killed it. So overall, when we talk about Ken Carson, Playboy Carti, Death Note, this beat is just absolutely beautiful. One of the best beats that I've definitely heard. And one of the best Playboy Carti verses that I definitely heard on a song. And Ken Carson absolutely fucking killed it on here. So, the first song off the marathon we check out. I kind of had this one pre-written. I really wanted to check this one out. Alright, I saw the track list before. This song right here is one of the best rap songs of 2026. I'm going to easily give it a 9 out of 10. 9 out of 10, guys. What'd y'all think about it? Did you love it? Did you hate it? I don't know. Let me know. If you're on YouTube, Spotify, Pandora, wherever you get your podcast at, make sure you follow, turn on notifications, guys, because all week we got Ken Carson reviews coming out left and right. You know, an episode here, an episode here, an episode here, an episode here. I mean, we got so many Ken Carson reviews coming up. We're going crazy. July 3rd, July 4th, July 5th, July 6th. It doesn't fucking matter. We're going fucking crazy. We're going fucking insane. So make sure you follow. Daily episodes coming out. We're going to check out the Lil Uzi Vert track. Check out the second Playboy Carti feature. We got more coming up. So make sure you follow. I'll still leave a good one. Yeah, guys. Bye.